the Trevor Jackson podcast.
He's been releasing a lot of trash lately. Like he ain't rapping. He can't rap a Christmas present right now. How bad some of them songs is that he been rapping, and he's been one of the best rappers for a long time, man. And I was looking forward to a lot of music coming out. A lot of music has came out, and when I heard this, it just made me excited for Kiss the Mac. I hope they drop it for real.
Drip fool you, them niggas shit doodle. Pasta and lead, I put a bullet in your noodle. Gotta kill them, cause if you don't kill them, they'll sue you. Fuck it, if I get caught, just sell my shit to Hulu. So when I gear up, I'ma let it flare up. These fructose niggas, full of that corn syrup. High in the mix, try and see what they can stir up. Blaming everybody except the guy in the mirror. You know anything about a brick, you know grinding. You know anything about a lick, you know timing. Don Julio, Reposado, throw the lineman. Buck 85 on the wrist, no diamonds.
Sexy young and all I ever been was top. I rose from the dirt without a stain on my comp. Been getting cash money since baby was pushing prop. Fake friends like full quarter, they changed for a dollar. Only roll with young demons for my bloodline. All I gotta say is eating you a plate and it's drop time. Yeah, listen to me family, I'm connected to the street and all the youngest understand.
That is so hard, like pause. That, man, Kiss to me is one of the greatest rappers ever. Beanie Sigel doesn't get the credit he deserves because on some of those songs that he did with Jay-Z, he smoked Hove. No cap. A lot of people ain't going to say that because they want to get a Hove interview. They want to be signed to Roc Nation, but Hove probably would admit to it himself. Sigel smoked them on some of them records. Real talk. When it comes to integrity and street perspective and stuff, he gave Jay-Z a little bit more edge to him than the world perceived Jay-Z to have when he had Beanie Sigel around. Because Beanie Sigel was the truth. I like what AI did with his voice. He's using artificial intelligence to enhance his voice. I appreciate all y'all leaving those comments in the comment section of that short that did 250,000 views, man, because y'all made me think and remember the greatness of Jadakiss and Beanie Sigel. I'm from the South. A lot of people say that I talk a lot about East Coast hip hop. I talk a lot about West Coast hip hop. Right now I'm talking about the South and Young Thug and his situation and everything. But, I'm going to be honest with y'all and with myself. The South has been lackluster as of recently. Boss Man D-Lo, trash. BG new album, trash. Lil Turk album, trash. The singles that I've been hearing from people like Plies and Glorilla, trash. To me, it's nothing of substance. I would love for an artist to come out and create substance. Offset had a decent record. It wasn't something that I would gravitate to. The best rapper to me in the southern region right now that's releasing music of substance is J.I.D. Salute to J.I.D. Let me give him a round of applause. If you ain't talking about nothing on the records, I really don't want to hear it, man. I like what Jadakiss said on the record, man. I like what Beanie Sigel said, man. About the 4 quarters, niggas changed for $1 and all of that. The bars was impeccable. I'm a guy that like great instrumentation with the production, and I like to hear some bars. But I want to play what Kiss had to say addressing if there will be a Kiss and Mac album on his show with Fat Joe. Let's go.
AI?
Mac, AI, this voice, it sounds excellent.
I love
it.
It
sounds like old Mac. And then Free went on, somebody was recording, Free said, look out for the Kiss the Mac project. Now, Kiss the Mac project is something me and him spoke about years ago, before he even got shot and all of that. So it was always in the works. It was always a thing of it. And now with social media spreading like wildfire.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Spreading fast.
They
But
want that shit.
I also supposed to do something with Benny the Butcher. I mean, he called me a few months ago. Yeah, so there's a lot of things that can happen right now, ladies and gentlemen. Just be patient.
Let me tell you something. Them bars you spit on that fucking Beanie Sigel song, like you said, the noodles with the doodle.
It's D. Jones song, man.
All right,
Motion
D. Jones
picture.
song.
D. Jones.
D. Jones.
Still counting blessings.
D. Jones got lost in that. You know, you got a big history with Beanie Sigel and that whole Philly and y'all.
Oh, what it did was help everybody.
Yeah, I know, but you keep. I see you keep tripling down on D. Jones.
Oh,
D. Jones.
he's new artist.
He could get lost in that song.
Nah, he's not getting. This is all helping. This is all helping.
It's all.
You know what's funny about that to me? Salute to D. Jones. The version that I played was something that someone took the lyrics from the song and put them up under the Clips beat, the song that they did with POV with Tyler, the Creator. I feel like that would be a dope remix. But D. Jones got lost in the sauce, and most of the time you get lost in the sauce. D. Jones, I'm going to check out your record. I'm going to react to your record, your whole project when it dropped. And, you know, give you some love, man, because people ain't even paying you no attention. The only thing they focused on is Sigel and Kiss. And you got lost in the sauce, just like Fat Joe said, real talk. But I feel like that'll be a fire collab. I remember when Beanie Sigel and Scarface was talking about Face and Mac. You know, that'll be dope. But we just did a show reacting to Scarface's interview on Shannon Sharp, Club Shay Shay podcast, where he talked about can't nothing make him come back into the game because of streaming and how much you have to invest in creating a quality album, and he don't know what the splits is and how he's capable of making money. He ain't made himself knowledgeable about streaming, so he just hung up his jersey. And I feel like Beanie Sigel and Jadakiss will be fire, but Beanie Sigel and Scarface will be fire also. I'm just looking forward to new music from the greats, from the people that's 40 plus and up, who really had those bars, who was really spitting that game. Real talk. Salute to them brothers, man. I appreciate them brothers, man. Keep moving the music forward. I know right now we talking about the foolishness, the criminal aspect, the cases, the snitching, the crime, and all that's going on in Atlanta. But at the end of the day, I appreciate the good music. Salute to Kiss and Mac for releasing that music.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.